The deadline in this sector for voluntary presentation at the experimental center is 6 o'clock.
You're supposed to be an artist. Use your imagination.
Oh, thanks a lot. I'm all out.
What's happening, everybody? Shelton J. Think About It Radio. Another Tuesday, baby. Straight from the streets, day, baby. I hope you tuned in, plugged in, locked in. I mean, we want y'all locked and loaded on tonight. Can you dig it? I have my heavy hitters, never quitters, and rhyme spitters in the building with me this evening. Mr. Brandon Whiting, Mr. Vincent Booker, better known as Tupac and Biggie. You dig what I'm saying? They getting in on this thing. It's all good. All good. Man, how y'all brothers doing tonight, man?
Oh, man, turned up live, bro.
Turned up. Turned up. Turned up. As the young folks say, turn up. I ain't gonna turn up though. I'm just turned up. I'm turned up. I'm turned up. I looked around. I looked around in the studio, right? I saw my wife flashing her hands up like, you're loud. You're coming in loud. It's coming in. Hey, man, it's no time to play, man. I get another day. I get another show. I get another opportunity to rap a taste with some strong brothers, man. I get another chance to live out my dream. I get another chance to see my wife, to look at her beautiful face, man. So I'm crunk, baby. I'm crunk. It's another day, man. It's another day. Man, if you wasting and tripping, man, just go sit in the corner somewhere, man. Leave somebody alone. It's another day. Enjoy this bad boy. Man, Vincent, so glad, man, that GoFundMe went through for you, bro. Got that phone already. We in the mix. See, now I just said I was going to raise up off your phone, man. My bad. But anyway, man, I hope you guys are having a great week so far, man. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Shout out to all the stuff you guys are doing out here, man. All the businesses that you have going on, all the endeavors that you have, all the partnerships, the affiliates, the relationships that we're making, man. Hey, dude, man, I just appreciate you guys, man. Just thank y'all guys once again, man. Really, really do.
Most definitely said it, bro. Salute you too.
Yeah, no doubt. Now, Mr. Whiten, before we get started, going to give you an introduction, what you do, how people can get a hold of you in reference to your moving company and all that good stuff, and then we'll bring it around to you, Mr. Booker, and then we get into the meeting this thing.
Yes, sir. I'm Brandon Whiting. I got the moving company going on, Bees Moving, and you can just hit me up on Facebook. Inbox me if you need something moved. Nothing's too big or too small, and especially around the Houston, Bryan, College Station, Austin. The money right, I'm coming. Right, so I ain't tripping. But also, we doing the music. Me and Vincent, just we got to find the time. We got so much stuff going on to finish this CD. And then I got the solo CD, and then the book, and thing. And before I pass the mic to Vincent, hey, man,
yes,
my daughter's birthday tomorrow. She's going to turn 9, man.
9.
My little princess. Man,
happy birthday, young princess. Happy birthday,
man. B, man. Yes, sir,
9.
man. My baby, she already crunk. Got a package sent the other day. Sent her a package in the mail, man. She can't wait to open it. So, man, yes, shout out to
is her name, right?
My baby girl. That's right.
Well, shout out to Akila.
That's right. I love you, baby.
Already.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
Yes,
Mr. Booker, the mic has been passed, my brother.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm Vincent Booker. I'm a friend of Brother Brandon Whiting on Facebook. I'm a friend of Brother Shelton on Facebook. Man, I'm off into anything, man. That's right, man. If it's positive, motivational speaking, man. Showing up at any appearance. If you need me, and I'm available for it, and it's good. I'll be a part of it, man. And me and Brandon, like you said, we're working on a mix CD. It's been a lot. We've been busy, man. Both of us been busy doing a lot of different stuff. And happy birthday to my little daughter, man, Akila, man. And y'all don't know, man. It's a story. It's a story behind that, man. And it's a blessing, bro. And I would just want to say to that man, just know, no matter what you're doing, man, somebody's always watching.
Yes, sir.
Always watching, man.
Yes, sir.
So, my contact, intellectual, with 2 L's in the back, 71 at gmail.com, directly on my cell, 469-329-9821, man. You know what I mean? And thanks, man. Thanks for the love and support.
Oh, all good, man. Fans, I hope you guys got that information. Write it down if you need to. So, topic tonight, are you a lion? Are you a lamb? Or are you both? Do you know the difference? You know, what's the difference? You know, we're just going to wrap a taste on that for a little while, man, on the round table. Lion or lamb, right? And then if you all have to be both of them, you know, or one or the other at a particular time, right? When do you be the lion? When do you be the lamb? You know, so it should be a real interesting round table discussion. And since Mr. Vincent Booker was, you know, unavailable, if you will, last week, I ain't going to say nothing about your phone. See, I ain't say nothing about your phone. Okay, since you weren't available last week, you have the opportunity to go first.
Right. And I appreciate it, man. You know whether I'm there, man, or if it's man, y'all brothers still be going off. Y'all gonna always get the message conveyed, man, and salute y'all brothers, man, because you know that's how it is, though. That's a good thing when you're around knowledgeable and intelligent brothers, man. If one of us can't make it, the people are still gonna get what they get, man. So big shout out to your brother Shelton and brother Brandon, man. You know what I mean?
Appreciate you, my brother.
But, yes, sir. In regards to that topic, man, being a lion or a lamb, I'm gonna start by saying this right here, man. It all deals with the nature of those two, the nature of them. You know what I'm saying? And when we understand the nature of a lion, we know what that lion represents. The lion is referred to as the king of the jungle. And in order to be a king, you have to possess some sort of. You got to have strength. You got to be able. You got to have strength. And in comparison with the lamb, I don't think nobody can say this as better. Brother Brendan said it last week, man. If you understand this sacrificial lamb that we are as a black people, you know what I mean? Lambs represent something that's meek, something that's passive, and we have to stop being the lamb. We got to stop being in the blood so that everybody is sucking the life out of us. You know what I mean? That we have to think about these things sometimes, man. You know what I mean? A lion represents something strong, and a lamb represents something that's passive. And I think for over 400 years of servitude, and 150 years after, it's time to stop being the lamb. And I would like to open the story by saying, let's stop being the lambs.
You just opened the door wide open, man. You didn't open the door, Vincent. You just kicked that bad boy in. Straight from the streets, baby. All right, Mr. Whitting, Professor Brandon, what you got, my brother? Yeah, I'm clowning tonight, man. Fans, y'all can tell I'm clowning.
I really love it, man. Like that brother said, man. You know, you always kick that door off. You know, kick that door open and set it off like that. But like, he pretty much, you know, set it off with the lion and the lamb. And I just want to add on and say that, you know, man, we gotta be willing to stand for something, man, and willing to die for it too if it comes to that. You know, we trying to live, but it's going back to what we talking about, sacrifice. And the lamb is usually sacrificed. But we sacrifice a lot of times for the wrong thing. We let people walk all over us, and we sheep-like, you know what I mean? And we just follow anything. And a lot of people from, you know, when they come from other countries, they are told that we are just a commodity. We'll accept anything, bro. So that's why everybody looking at us and trying to target us and, you know, manipulate us and use and put their ideas on us. You know, these foreign ideas and concepts. And the sad part about it is that we'll reject our own. You know, we don't want to be tied to nothing that some of our cultural heritage, but we accept everything else, and we want to be everything else other than what we are and who we are. And that's a major problem. That's a major problem. And like I say, we'll kill each other in the street. We'll do all these other things, you know, fight each other. But when it comes to standing up against these systems, and you know, oppression, what are we doing? You know, we don't want to stand up for that. So that's going back to what he was saying about that line and that sacrificial lamb. I just want to kind of start it off like that.
I would ask every listener that's tuned in and everyone that's going to be tuned in the future and replays of this show, look at yourself in the mirror. real close. Just take a deep look. Turn everything off. Besides the lights, of course. You know, you need the lights. But anyway, you know, look in the mirror. And what do you see? Do you see the strong lion that these brothers were speaking of? The dominant lion, king, if you will? Or do you see the sheep, right? The sacrificial lamb, the follower, the one that's blood is on the altar of sacrifice, if you will, on a continual basis. The follower. What do you see? And do you like what you see? And if you're either one, lion or lamb, what are you willing to do?
Right.
What are you willing to do? Now, are you a lamb wanting to be a lion? Or are you a lion wanting to be a lamb? What are you willing to do? What's your choice?
Right.
What's your choice? Because, see, sometimes, you know, you're going to have to figure this thing out because that clock is steady ticking, right? What side of this thing you going to be on? You know, you're going to be the follower, you're going to be the leader, you're going to be the hunter or the hunted. Which one? Right? You're going to be predator or prey. Which one?
Right.
Which one? Right? Because at one point in time, I think we've all been lambs, right? Lion-hearted, right? But maybe took a sacrifice, took an L, you know, took a loss. You know, took a divorce, took a messed up situation, took a job loss, you know, took some things, you know, you're right, you feel what I'm saying? You know, was strong, you know, had to be there. The line was in there. But some stuff sometimes can break you down. In love with somebody that may have, you know, messed around on you or something, right? You know, lost a relationship with a sibling or a child or something, you know, lion-hearted. But you're crying.
Right.
You feel me?
Right. Also too. I mean, I wasn't trying to cut y'all.
No, go ahead, man.
I didn't want to leave the first time. Yeah. Also too, when we go back to our ancestors, like when you and Brandon was saying just a couple of weeks ago, you know, when you went to Egypt and you know you go through that majestic desert, man, the first thing you see is a sphinx, a lion head with a man body. I mean, a body with a man face. You know what I mean? So this is significant. This is something for us to reflect on. What was it about our ancestors that knew that line represented something that was great and something that was strong? So if our ancestors knew that, how did we become willing to accept the role in the identity of a lamb when it's clearly shown that we were like lions? How did we go from being a lion to being a lamb?
Because we were taught to be meek, man. We were taught to be meek.
Sir.
We were taught to, you know, if you were a little bit more than meek, then you were considered uppity. You were considered out of line, right? You know, you were considered disrespectful. Right. So you steady got beat down for showing, again, lion heart. That lion heart is there, right? You know it. You feel it. And then when you try to express it, you better not. You better not. You better not. So every time. So that's the answer to your question. You got years and years. You better not show that line. I wish you would. I wish you would. We got something for you, right? That's what happened, man. You know, now there's more lions raising up now, and really don't matter, and it doesn't matter to them what other people think about them being the lion that they are. Because now their heart is speaking with boldness, right? There's a remnant, man. There's a swell, a ground swell, if you will, right? Of a lot more lions than I see sheep, right? Now, again, there's a lot of sheep out there in the field. Trust and believe, but I'm seeing a lot more and more lions raising up and saying, yes, I'm a lion and I'm proud. Yes, I am. I'm proud of who I am. I want to be a king. You're hearing people use the word king a lot more, right? Right? So they want to be associated with that greatness, right? So if you want to be associated with that greatness, then you know that image has to be manifested in your life as well, right? Just not like on social media. I mean, you talk all the time, right? Me and Brandon, about like social media and stuff like that, right? How some people put out an image out there, but then you meet them in person, totally different, you know? I'm a lion, roar, I'm bad, I'm tough, I got it going on. You meet them, the kitty cat, meow.